Are we getting powerful new rivals? Are we getting powerful new moments? And are we getting a very clear, powerful love? Or just something else? Well, everything seems to hint towards a love. But it turns out that Deku, Midoriya, Uchako, and many of the other goats too are not the only UA school out there. As they all train, the Midoriya reveals his new costume called Gamma costume, something in order to minimize the strain on his arms. Also, the turns also All Might laments a little bit that he is the one who needs to be protected. But Kirishima and Denki has also gotten some improvements, and that includes Todoroki Shoto and the earphone jack girl. And then the teacher of B enters the fray of the copy guy, who is as arrogant as in your face as always. It was a legitimate threat during the match. Now he's all jerk and no bite. Well, his costume seems kind of cool, uh, that's the only thing it is. The teacher mentions something that in order to get the license, they will do a hero qualification exam that are conducted every year in June and September in 3 different locations across the world. So they're gonna split up the students. So anyway, it's so soon they're gonna meet other schools who are also gonna try to get their hero license. So in order to get them the very first time, it's very rare. So during the night, the girls relax. So we see invincible girl clothing, which is kind of cute. It's during this moment that we see that Uchako is pretty down in her mind. Suyu has trained her frog-like technique, and it's the acid girl who wonders if Uchako is in love. But of course she denies it so much that she begins to float. She can now float herself without being that much nauseous. Of course, she denies being in love with Midoriya when the acid girl asks her. But then Midoriya is training outside, and she sees him training outside. It's during that time she blushes even harder, saying it's not like that. Well, we have all known about this little love for a long time now, but it seems to be getting stronger, is it? Ushako is saying it's not like that, but given to the fact how hard she blushes, one cannot help but wonder, is it like that? Well, Deku is also blushing very hard when he is also talking to Ushako, but that may be because he has never ever had any luck with women. So, will he also have a crush on her? Will it even move on like that? I mean, I'm all for Oshako having a crush on Deku, but I hope that doesn't hinder her movements and all that stuff. And so, the next day, they enter the exam site, Takobane National Stadium, where the teacher, Arisawa, says to them all, if they pass this exam and get their provincial licenses, then they are no longer eggs. They will become chicklings. So, as they enter As the students A enter the scene, Kirishima meets, I think his, copy. Someone who's also screams plus ultra. And this guy is quite dramatic. Screams so very bad, much and very much more so. So, and apparently they come from the school UA to the east, or we see at least some people who do come from them. Shiketsu to the west. Of many hero departments out there, the elite school that matches up with UA, Shinketsu High, as Bakuga reveals. So there is a school that rivals UA? Well, given the fact that UA may even have a traitor among their ranks, That's not gonna be soft for their reputation. Hmm. Would it be cool if Shinketsu has planted a mole in there to diminish um, the UA's reputation? Either way, this guy who's saying plus ultra, well, he screams so very much. Seems to be a combination of Kirishima and someone else, and well, Ideas together. But apparently, the teacher Aizawa is famous with this guy. He calls him Yurashi Inasa, and but he also says this guy is strong. He's someone who is last year entrance exam uh, received top scores and could very well enter the school, but he declined that offer for some reason, which to Deku gives him a little fright, meaning that he got more top score than Todoroki Shota. So we have a new arrival here, an over enthusiastic guy. I have a hinting he hides something dark within himself. But a guy the guy is all over the top, but even Aizawa, who rarely praises anyone, says this guy is the real deal, strong and has a top score, but didn't want to enter the school. I'm telling you, there is some secret there. There is some secret behind that guy. But what is he, the one who's gonna bring the real pain? As it reveals that there will be more than one school trying to get these exams, I wonder how many of the UA kids will get the license, because I don't think everyone will. I mean, I hope everyone will, but maybe we'll feel a little bit forced if everybody gets it. I mean, it's not like the Shunin exam in Naruto or whatever. Well, what do you think? What do you think this guy's quirk is? He seems to not even be bothered by blood in his forehead when he did a very big bow on the ground. Maybe related to that. I wonder if his enthusiastic side really hides a dark one. Give me your thoughts if you have any. And also, what do you think about Ushako's personality as she gets more and more in love with Deku? She's really cute, Ushako.